I want to thank you guys for the excitement that you guys got on stories. A lot of you has been inboxing me over and over again, which is why I was annoyed earlier that you guys can't log in. And I didn't know that was a thing due to the fact that I went to sleep. So when I'm working on this thing, so sometimes I fix update something or add something, and then it breaks other things, like which it broke the sign in, which you guys can do that now. I want you guys to know that a lot of things is coming. For example, prompting for images. Basically, it's gonna be like a pipeline soon, where it's, you create your image, then you create the video, which image the videos, and then you be able to have your ChatGPT or whatever chat that you use create whatever prompt that you're going to be making. The goal of stories is to make it where you can just type regular things, just basically just talk to the AI, and then the AI knows automatically what you're looking for. So just it basically follows the story of the saved data. Now I've learned yesterday too, by the way, it's funny. I learned this yesterday because I just kept saying like this ChatGPT has to continuously forget stuff that I've been saying, and I found out that yes, these AI models do forget what you say. So they remember like everything, but after a while you have to start to remind them like, oh, remember this is this, remember this is this, and then I have to lock it in again. Until they update that, like we can't control anything about that. Until they update that where the AI models remember forever, or basically they got one called proactive or something like that's coming out soon. That's going to come out to destroy ChatGPT. We'll see what happens. That's supposed to be able to remember everything. So, I'll keep you guys updated. And again, wherever that's more practical and makes things easier for you guys when it comes to getting into AI, starting your dreams, starting your business, we're going to help with that with stories. When it comes to like storytelling, when it comes to building ads and building IPs, influencers, our job is to make it easier for you. That's what stories is about. My goal, let me give you the guys a goal. It's so much more coming. If you're following the Hidden Studios, Sparta, Command Contain, Project Spartan saga, basically the journey. There's so much more I'm bringing to the table. I can't explain it to you guys due to the fact that you guys gotta really be deep into AI. And again, I just came from me just using AI. I was one of those people who are like everyone else is just using AI. Now I'm into the world of AI and building inside of it. It's kind of hard to explain this stuff. Like it's really hard to explain this stuff. Just know that when everything is done, we're going to fuse business and entertainment together. Like the way how people run their businesses, the way how people see businesses and stuff like that. We're here to change that. We're looking to change the way corporations just interact with their audience. And for the people who are taking advantage of what we're building now, you guys will be a part of the change of the world. Stories will be one of those platforms that'll be able to, grab things by the bootstraps and take you to the moon. Our goal is to make prompting very easy. That's what we're built for. To make prompting very easy, due to the fact that everyone, again, I always talk about this in the videos I've been saying lately. The misconception of AI is that you just type in what you want and then they just give you what you want. That's not true at all. People are saying that. People who hate AI, don't know anything about AI, who just are afraid of AI, are putting this rhetoric out there, and it's not true at all. Our goal is to make that true. So that's our goal is. And we actually done it with the video. What's coming next, which is going to be a plus member only feature. I think it's going to be not prime, bronze. I think it's going to be silver and up plus member only. And that's going to be image generator, where you create your image. So it's like whatever the character that you see, however you want it, the pose, all that type of stuff like that. We're gonna help you build a prompt. So you'll take that and take the mid journey, and it will spit out exactly what you envision here. So that's what stories is about. You create it here, you have it here, you put it on stories. Stories will put it into the prompt to where it talks to AI. So it's the AI that talks to AI. It tells the AI, hey, this is what this person wants. And you don't have to sit there and go, I want this and all that. No, you just basically follow the form, boom, put it together, it generates it for you, put it out for you, boom, you take it, you copy it, and then you take it over to the platform that you're using, and boom. This video is about training the AI now. So after you have done all of the stuff on stories, how do you get your AI to get it to the point where you're able to talk? Now, this is going to be a basics. If you want the training, the full training, the advanced stuff I'm actually do, you got to join Sparta Plus. So let's get into the computer.
Here is everything when it comes to, like, we're in ChatGPT. I like ChatGPT. People say use Grux, all this type of thing like that. ChatGPT is pretty filtered, but mine isn't, right? Because I trained mine not to be that way. So actually, for example, as you can see, it says have a group of Sparta's troops reading books and laughing, right? That's it. That's it. Right here. Boom, and laughing. Remember what the Spartans look like. Lock it in. Now, because it's the next day, I don't know when these things forget. So I just remember. It didn't tell me. Remember, I'm remembering and stuff like that. So which means it's still remembers. All right. So this is what the response it gave me: a gritty break room inside Sparta's HQ. I did not tell it where to go. Okay, not tell it where to go, but due to the fact that it knows the story of this is Sparta, knows where they go at and stuff, like where Spartans are at and stuff. It knows when it sees Sparta, it knows the location because it knows its story. Lit by flickering overhead for fluorescents and glowing vending machines. Okay, so it knows where to put them at. I didn't tell it to where to put it at. Let me show you. I didn't tell it. That's another prompt prepare. Then he's working on a sci-fi computer, video editing. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna show you how crazy the stories is. Okay, so I didn't tell it where to put them. I said they're reading books, so it automatically knew to put them in a break room inside of the Sparta HQ, and it knew what the break one would look like because built. Okay, so the vending machines. A group of 4 troops sit around the table, each fully geared in heavy bronze sci-fi armor. Everyone knows that's what Sparta looked like, bronze sci-fi armor. Okay, so I just said, remember what the Spartans look like. It already remembers, so it tells exactly what they look like, revealing no skins, no eyes, and no mouth, because I had to tell it multiple times to stop giving me Spartans with those things. Okay, so now it knows to not give me any description with that. Okay, so then it tells you just basically what it talk about: armor backpacks, operators. That knows that these regular troops are just regular operators. So then it gives you it gives you vocals, basically. It gives you vocals. This is what they say, and it talks about like how basically how they should talk because they got the little helmets on. So it's doing all this. This is crazy, right? It's doing all this, right? So it says, "Ain't no way this man said email is still king. We are in 2049." Not tell it to talk about the concept of this is Sparta, them being a media agency, a business consulting company. I didn't tell it to do that. It knows the type of language that I use, how I talk, and everything, due to the fact that I have trained it to basically say. So when I put things in here, it would basically know and how I talk and everything that my banter and everything. It knows everything. The slang. This chapter said use banner ads. He gotta be stopped. It uses the slang, it uses everything because of how I trained it. I'm gonna show you how to do it in a second. But just to show y'all the video that it created. Right here, I didn't like they came out perfect both times. Right? This one was VEO2. So this one VEO2, it had audio, so I messed that up. All right, VEO2, I keep forgetting to change it to VEO3. So this is where it comes up.
Ain't no way this man said email is still king. We're in 2049.
This chapter said use banner ads. He gotta be.
So the physics, the books, because of VEO3 can't handle physics. I was like, all right, that messed it up, right? But you see, my system, my tool works 100% of the time now. It's at 100% now. It just doesn't miss. Right. So next thing, boom.
Ain't no way this man said email is still king. We're in 2049.
This chapter said use banner ads. He gotta be stopped.
So, boom. I save credits. Save credits instead of spending 20 credits. It takes one, sometimes two, depending on at most 3, but sometimes 2 if VEO3 does what it wants, right? So that's that right there. So that's that here. And now, but how do you do this? Okay. So first thing first, you want to have a folder where you have the characters. Okay. So you want to have the characters. Is this the character folder? This is the character creator. I wish ChatGPT would have like the name of it here instead of over there. And then it's the location generator, right? And this is the prompt creation, right? The creation. Okay, so you don't really need this right here. This right here is basically this. You don't really need this right here. But so we're just going to exit out that. All right, so this is coming next. This is coming next where you'll be able to create this. Like stuff like this. Now, you want to put this. This is what you want to put. When I say add character to roster, that means save in the memory. Use the word memory to add this character in our world's lore. Pass, you gotta put this pass the information to, you gotta do this once, to the basically whatever you name your scene. So whatever you name your scene. So Sparta scene prompt folder. And look what it says. So you just don't go in there and start typing things. Okay? You don't go in there and start typing things. Understood. Moving forward, anytime you say add character to roster, now it just knows those terms. Now that's the prompt you need. Okay? That's the prompt you need. Add character to roster. You can put anything else. All right. Now, boom. That saved that. Save them permanently to Sparta's world lore. Boom. Pass their data into the Sparta scene prompt folder to future visual dialogue and canon. Boom. Now, these two folders now talk to each other. Okay. So when you first start this is number one, you want to make sure that you understand. This is the character creator prompting. You will take the data about whatever character, okay, and keep them stored for consistent character being produced in VEO3. And it gives you this. All right, perfect base, and then it will give you this. Boom. Right? That's that. That's that. That right there, you don't really need to worry about. But just you want to make sure that you put what the folder is for. You tell the AI what the folder is for. Okay, you let it know what this is what it's for. Okay, so next you want to say add to add, or you can put add to too. You can just put it whatever case may be, because once you just say the word add in roster, it will pick that, right? Or add character to roster, it'll pick. But add and roster, it will just remember those two words, right? So I can look like this. I'll use it. Add to roster a character name. Let's say Fuzzy. Let's add Fuzzy to the lore. Fuzzy, a retired doctor who opened a homeless shelter. One of the homeless people the shelter brought in had in their belongings. And this right here is characters, like basically storytelling. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, storytelling, where it's setting up for the future. Which I'm gonna like again, Sparta Plus. I will go over all these things, how important this is, where you can set up content for like years later and stuff like that. Some genius stuff, like you know what I'm saying. So where like you create something for now, and then you be able to pull from it in the future, where you just don't want to just blah 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 to shoot out everything, and then you got no story and stuff to tell. So I'll be teaching you guys that as well. It's very important. Add it in their belongings. The guards took the that's how we're gonna take this cube. Weird looking cube from the homeless man. Now we want to make it a homeless man. And brought it to Fuzzy. When the guard touched the cube, nothing happened. But when Fuzzy touched the cube, a rush of dark energy came upon him, and his mood instantly changed. He took the cube from the guard and said, "Thank you. I will look more into it. Now you're probably like, well, what the hell? This is not telling it how it looks and stuff like that. Just watch what happens, okay? Just watch. The guard then say, the guard turns around and then say, that was weird. It was like within seconds, he was a different person. Once again, Fuzzy is bald. I think he has a beard. Let's see. Has a beard. Wears a lab coat. Wears a black tie and white shirt. And let's put a blue shirt. Blue shirt under the lab coat. Fuzzy is from Saudi Arabia. So give him the accent from someone that there. He is serious, but very gives off sinister vibes. All right. Now, is it enter? Boom. It's loading up. And it's going to create the whole thing. And then you can take this and update the stories with you. All right, boom. Right? The story thread is now part of Sparta's lore. Okay? So now, give me the lore, or give me the details. You can give me the lore, the details. Give me the details of Fuzzy. Doctor, anomaly, there you go. See? That's what he wears. Backstory. Now you can take this and update your stories, your character sheet and stories with them, with this way if you want to. But that's up to you. But I'm just, you can. But I recommend that you guys don't do what I did. Starting stories first, put it in here, then you can, tell ChatGPT to just give it back to you, to make it more cleaner and everything like that, and you can do that way. But okay, so now we have this. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna say, make a scene, Fuzzy backstory. Let's see if you got it. Boom. And that's literally the end of the video. Like, that's the end of the video. Once but mine's is already trained. You got to do it a couple times, though. You got to do it a couple times. But, like, mine's already trained. So, now, let's take this here. Go over VEO. And you can read over it. I don't normally check it because, like I said, mine is, like, I completely trained mine's, like, mine. Like, so, starting from the beginning, it's going to be difficult. I'll do that in another video, but I just wanted to show you just the basics. This is just the basics of how you do it. More advanced training, only for Iron Plus members. That is when I just show you the ins and outs and like how to like where the video will come out exactly how you want it and all that type of stuff like that. So, but this right here is just go pull it over here. It's just a basic video just to show you like how to start the training. Okay. So you need again. So just to go over while we wait on this, you need a scene folder. You need the characters folder. You need the locations folder. You need a lore folder. You need a bunch of different folders and stuff like that. So the lores, the factions, all those type of stuff like that. You need all that stuff. Which again, Sparta Plus, advanced training, I will be giving you guys all that sauce when it comes to those type of things. This isn't no secret systems and stuff like that. It is kind of like a secret system, but there's no 3 steps and there's a lot of steps to this. But once you get it up and running, it only takes you 15 minutes to work. Like literally, this. If I wasn't working on the platform, if I wasn't working on other platforms like that connects all this stuff together, this would be my work. It'll be 15 like this. I'll just go in there and just type in, give me the whatever the case may be, and it will do it. Look.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Now it had the wrong person.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Is actually the wrong way. So again, that's VEO3. As you can see,
thank you.
it had the VEO3 had the wrong person, so that's not our fault right there. But look, there's Fuzzy, character I built. This is the shelter. This is the room.
I'll look more into it.
This is the guard. This is the cube. And all I did was just give me the lore. And boom. So now we want to check. Shelter guard easy. One of the guys, see, as you can see, VEO3 didn't even say this part. So VEO3 is completely messed up. Again, you just had to you'll get the perfect shot, but VEO3 again it's up to VEO3 at that moment. So you get the perfect prompt, but it's up to VEO3. All right, so VEO3 mess up that time, you might actually get it this time right here. It's the second time. So the first time VEO3 messed it up, you might get it perfectly this time. Now, if Fuzzy still has an American accent, I have to go in and tweak that. Just go to my folders and say, hey, give him the Saudi Arabian. I gotta go basically find what a Saudi Arabian's accent, like area in Saudi Arabia. That's basically what I would do. Just find, and that's how you do it. Again, all this is much more advanced stuff. Like how to get people to sound Jamaican, how to get people to sound African, all types of stuff like that, and how to get it where they can sound directly where they're where that person is from, right? So there's a lot more to go to it. I won't go into this video because it's the basics training video. All right.
One of the guys brought this in. Said he found it in the sewer. Wouldn't stop talking about how it whispered to him. One of the guys brought.
Nope. It gives you the perfect thing, but again, it has the wrong people speaking. We can't control that. Other than that, you get the perfect shot, right? And then it puts this guy here. So let me. Maybe I should. It gives you Fuzzy, but maybe I should put a guard. It says shelter guard. We got to add shelter guard. So let's add a shelter guard. Okay. Let's add shelter guard. Add to, and you see I put add to roster. So add character roster. We're going to do it this way. Because it's actually giving a very vague, why the shelter guard won't work because he gave a very vague thing. I didn't actually tell what the shelter guard look like. Shelter guard. Wear oversized black suits that are dirty. You can make them either white or white, Asian, or black when you make don't put when you, don't do this. When the prompt, that's why it ain't coming out right. Prompt is made. Randomize the race of the character. Just make sure the guard. Well, now we're gonna put shelter guard. We gotta be specific on this one. Shelter guard. When we put another guard, they'll mix it up. Shelter guard looks goofy with big clothes on. Big clothes on. That's about one size too big. All right, boom.
Yes, you were right to bring it to me.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
We got two.
You all right, Doc?
The black tie, got the blue shirt. It's just not picking up the shelter guard. So there you go. Shelter guard has been added roster. Goofy, oversized suit, randomized face, race. Okay. So let me put this. Recreate that script. That scene. Put scene. Scene with the updated description of shelter guard. Now look at this. Homeless shelter, back room, night, dim light. Blue, see. He studies the cue intensely to make sure. Because I'm telling it, it's trying to react to the origin story. So let me see. Black gloves. Across the table, across from him stands the shelter guard, a man awkwardly dressed in an oversized, dusty black suit. So that worked. So seemingly off, almost comedic and contrast. Okay. This guy came in earlier. Okay. Fuzzy, and then preceded him. Okay, so this is a lot. This is like 8 seconds. So it's giving you a full thing. It's giving you a extra, and I'm gonna show you what to do with this part. Let me show you what to do. So it's give you like something you could do for extra clips. I'm gonna show you the cheat code I do. So what I'll do is do this here. All right. We see him. Fuzzy doesn't answer. He extends his hand slowly and touches the cube. Okay. There you go. Let's put this right here. So we'll grab this. We'll delete that. And we'll put here. Right? Boom. We'll put that there. So next, we will do let that load up. We'll do next scene. Same thing, but with this dialogue. Or with this here. There you go. All right. Boom. Let's put that there. So let's see what it does. Because it has okay, there you go. Boom, boom. There you go. Holds on the dim, flickering background. Yeah, there you go. So it holds the room. All right. Response. All right. So let's see. All right. Boom. Let's read it while I do that. Okay. So now across still it has the same setup. Fuzzy clown, but with sinister clarity. Thank you. I'll look more into it. He picks up the cube with slow. Yeah, sure. You're good, Doc. Fuzzy gives no response. He turns silently, walking towards the doorway. Okay? Now, watch this happen. Fades into the dark. Now, I don't know if this part might be shaky due to the fact that it is VEO3. Again, when VEO3 gets better, this will be crazier. You know what I'm saying? This will be crazier. The shelter guard watches. Okay. Shelter guard mutters. That was weird. Okay. This is not a suit, but
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this cube was talking to him.
And then?
We sedated him, took it, figured
Look.
you'd want to see
fucking Google. That would have been perfect. This would have been perfect. Other than his suit sucks. Other than his suit sucks. But he got the clothes are big. It's good. Other than that, plus he got the gloves. Got the thing. I gotta get his accent. His accent is good though. Because obviously, well, I didn't even have his accent. It had the same guy's voices. So
earlier
boom.
rambling about how this.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Yeah, sure. You good, Doc?
That was weird. Like, within seconds, he was a different person.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Yeah, sure. You good, Doc?
That was weird. Like, within seconds, he was a different person.
Thank you.
Well, this could cook. I'm not gonna lie. This could cook right here. I don't like the fixer thing where he sat down weirdly. Like I don't like that.
Thank you. I'll look more
Like
into
that. This is where the credits, you had to spend, but it would normally hit on the first time. Yeah, but this right here, due to the guard right here.
Yes, you were right to bring it to me.
Thank you.
This is because all this right here is trying to read all that stuff at the same time. This just didn't get the guard right, but this one got the guard right.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
What I should have did was I should have make it random because I noticed something. What it's going to do is going to give you a black guy, it's going to give you a white guy because I made it make it choose randomly.
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this
Look
Q
at
was
this.
talking it to him.
And then?
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this Q.
Let's see.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Yeah, sure. You good, Doc?
He even grabbed the cube. Now.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Stories can't control none of this stuff right here.
Doc?
Everything that you see here, I can't control this right here. But when it comes to getting what you're looking for, it gives you that. Okay, so this is trying to say. Now I was trying to say that it's going against your VEO3. Again, this is the only problem. Again, like I said in the last video, it's the only problem you have is VEO3, right? But it makes it almost perfect. You get exactly everything that you want. You get the room, everything. You get all that stuff. You get the room. See, it's the same room. Same room. But you can choose from rooms you want to choose from, so you choose a room. But you can still put it together and stuff like that and make it look the same. Again, that's what editing comes into play. That's another thing. But other than that, like, you get everything that you're looking for. You just then have to, and you can get on the first shot. You can get definitely on the first shot, and normally happens. This is again new character, so I can't even say that like it come with everything. It's just VEO3. Like VEO3 is just giving me just the most diabolical shit. So you gotta just you gotta play with it when it comes to what you guys do at the start, and then as time goes, when it comes to, like I said, an hour. But again, I just made a new character. It'll take a little bit of time of prompting them in, but he still has prompts. He still pops up. Everything like that is just VEO3. Again, I don't know if VEO3 is. Let's see. Here we go.
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this cube was.
That's the only thing. If I can come up with a way to fix this shit here, where the wrong characters talking and shit like that, I cannot do nothing about this. But if I can come up with a way, then I would. But as you can see, say shelter guard. Let me say guard, shelter guard. Let me see. Let's add that. All right, let's add those. Let's add the word say. Because that's the only thing. Like when it comes to like the commanders and all that stuff like that, due to like me training it that long, and I've been using the commanders over and over and over again, so it's like it understands who's talking all the time. But at this right here, I think the word say will change it. But I don't normally have to put that there. I don't ever put say. But let's just say, because let's just have it say due to the fact that VEO3 is stupid. VEO3 is amazing when it comes to creating, but the AI is pretty dumb. One thing that the AI don't do is remember at all. I don't remember. So which is why I had to create stories. Let's see what it does. But other than that, it gives you like my prompts gives you everything that you want. It's just, again, now you got to go fight. The second part is, but if I put this into here, the only thing with here, the Howley, whatever the hell, this doesn't have audio, right? And again, visually, it gives you everything. Now, the problem is physics and the audio. So the thing that it sells you on, which everyone's complaining about when it comes to VEO3, the thing that it sells you on, it actually doesn't work right, which is why our platform is going to make this thing explode.
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this cube was talking to him. He wouldn't let go of it, like screaming level wouldn't.
And then?
This guy came in.
There's something in this prompt that's confusing it. No, there's nothing that's wrong with it. Yeah, because what? He's scratching that. Who's scratching his neck? Let's see. Hold on. Who's scratching his neck? He scratches his neck. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, it's just VEO3. It's VEO3. But you won't have to. His fingers. He touches it. So Fuzzy touches it.
This guy came in
Fuzzy's
earlier
missing his gloves though. But
rambling about how this
no,
cube
he got gloves. He got gloves. They're just not black.
was talking to him.
And his fingers twitch. Okay. The only problem is, which is okay. So let me also. This is a thing I do need to show. I do need to show. So the cool thing that you can do, you got to see who's talking. So you got to see who's talking. If Fuzzy's mouth is moving, this is the bad clip.
This
Okay, so Fuzzy can't use this. But if let's just say that he came out robotic. Okay, let's say he came out robotic. What will happen is when you get you could basically take this clip right here because he's talking. You take this clip here, and then you will put it on to a clip where Fuzzy. Oh, let's say right here. Let me see. Let's see who's talking.
This guy came in earlier.
See, they got Fuzzy talking here.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
No.
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this cube was talking to him.
No.
And then,
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Yeah, sure. You good, Doc?
that was weird. Like,
Yeah.
within seconds, he was a different person.
This guy came in earlier rambling about how this cube was talking to him.
And then?
We sedated him, took it, figured you'd want to see it.
Wait. Okay. So you can take this clip right here, use this one for audio,
This guy came in earlier.
but you'll have to have the voice. It'll have to match the thing, which is the problem. So sometimes you'll have to take two clips. You have to take one for audio. You have to take one for video. So the one that you like for video, you keep that. Then you put the one for the audio. You just detach the which again that goes into goes into another thing. So another basic thing. So this video is going too long. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip it past to see if this one works. But other than that, Stories does its job. It's just now you just gotta fight with VEO3, right? And here, no matter how good the prompt is, if the prompt is really good because it's doing everything that the prompt is telling it to do, it just has the wrong people talking. That's it. So if you can get the right person talking, also I gotta do the accent though. But that's another thing. I'm not gonna show that in this video. But I gotta do the accent, which I'll make the accent. By the way, there's no matter of how going back into the prompt and stuff like that to get this thing for the right people talk. I just want you to know that there's no matter what can do. So I'm gonna fast forward to it's being done. All right, let's try it. Now I want to also make sure that I want to just put this out there. Going to quality is not going to do anything. If it's not like, it's not going to do anything. If it's the VEO3 is just getting the audio wrong, right? going to quality is not going to do anything. It's just going to do the same thing.
And then?
We sedated him, took it. Figured you'd want to see it.
I mean, what even is this thing? And then?
So, this was good, right? So let's look at this real quick. And then, right, extend his hand, touches the cube closely. And pause. Oh, okay. Okay, what the hell? But it completely just, like, ignored this part. Again, this is a VEO3 problem, man. Who says what is even this? Is that thing? Who says that? Oh, they just added that. Okay, but actually, okay. So this would be the clip. This would be the clip right here.
And then?
We sedated him, took it. Figured you'd want to see it.
I mean, what even is this thing? And then?
We sedated him, took
Yeah.
it.
So what you would do?
Figured
This
you
is the perfect clip right here. This is the perfect clip. I'm pissed off, by the way. Okay, because the physics in this is fucking trash, and I'm gonna show you how to. I'm gonna just basically give you some pointers real quick.
And then?
We sedated him, took it. Figured you'd want to see it.
No, it's not perfect because look at this. Look at VEO3.
Figured you'd want to see it.
Because guess who's talking? Look who's talking.
Figured you'd want to see it.
They done fucked it up because this is
And then?
We sedated him, took it. Figured you'd want to see it.
stumbles, touches the cube, explosion. Now here you can add this part.
Thank you. I'll look more into it.
Yeah, sure. You good, Doc?
Or something like that, or something where it comes to like he takes the cube and walk off or something like that. Then it goes to the thing. But VEO3 has a problem with physics, and I'm guessing that's what's throwing everything off is the fact that a explosion happening. Where like an explosion is happening, due to that explosion happening, is throwing the physics off, and which is making it weird. I believe that is what's because every time that you put something where something an action is happening, VEO3, I'm talking 100% of the time, VEO3 gets very weird. So maybe because the explosion of the cube is happening, then it's tossing everything off. Now, what I do recommend if that happens is that you put that in here and then you use 11 labs. Now, I don't go through all that type of stuff right there, so I can't show you that. But because this is so many, you got stories you have to pay for, you have ChatGPT you have to pay for, and you got story VEO3, and then you have this if you're going to use that. That's 4 platforms that you're paying for. Like even though this can make you millions of dollars, I just don't recommend at the beginning to pay for 5 things which you add 11 labs with. So I just don't think that you should do that. So I don't recommend that part. I just think you should just try to, as much as possible, try not to do things with physics when it comes to VEO3 right now until they get their shit together. All right. Thank you for watching this video.